Looking for a membership solution can be very overwhelming because there are so many options out there that you can use to create a membership website. The best membership solution should be easy to integrate, easy to set up, and easy to manage. With MemberPress claiming to be the all-in-one membership plugin, does it tick all those boxes? Let's find out. All right, so when you purchase MemberPress, you get this dashboard here. When you log in, this is where you get all your information. So for example, here I have my API key, which I'm going to need when it comes to installing our MemberPress plugin. All right, so let's head over here to our website and install MemberPress. I want to come over here to my plugins and then click on Add New. I'm just going to drag and drop it here and click Install Now. Next, I'm going to come over here and activate the plugin. After you've installed the plugin, you get this beautiful welcome area here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Get Started and see how easy it is. So here we have our enable features. So in fact, before we do that, remember I copied my license key. So I'm going to click here on Activate and activate my license key. All right, so over here, I need to enter my email address and enter my password. And this is to log into my MemberPress admin area. So once I log in, you can see now it says license activated. So just bear in mind that if you need to activate your license key for MemberPress, you need to enter your email and the password to your MemberPress dashboard, okay? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on continue. And now we're here on enable features. So now it's asking me, what features do you want to enable? So I can say advanced content protection or customized checkout. So all these are checked for me already. So I'm going to go ahead and click on continue. Now it's asking me create or select your content. So right now, I'm not yet ready to do that, but this is where I can now create my new content or I can go into my existing content. So sometimes it's best practice to just first create all your content and then protect it afterwards. I mean, that's how I find it easier to do. But anyway, let's go ahead and click on create new content. So let's see what happens here. So now we have a page that we can protect here. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, let's protect the dashboard. And then I'm going to go to next. So this time I need to create my membership. Now notice how easy this is. This is taking me step by step and it's allowing me to do what I would normally do if I was working on a membership website. So I really like the step-by-step hand-holding process here. So now I can create my membership. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So it's asking me for my membership name. So I'm going to call this a Mac VIP. So it's asking me now, is this a one-time billing? Is it recurring or is it annually recurring? So this is where you get to choose what you want. So if it's a one-off payment, you can just enter your price here. But because it's a membership, I would prefer to go with recurring. So let's go ahead and set that up. So I'm going to say it's recurring and this is going to be $9.99 and then I'm going to hit save. All right. So now you can see I have my VIP membership here. It's recurring and this is the price. Now let's go ahead and hit continue. Now it's asking me to protect my membership. Now this is really cool. I'm going to create a rule here. So my page here is dashboard. So that's the page. And my VIP here, Mac VIP is the membership name. I'm going to hit save. Now let's continue to our payment options. So here we have Stripe. So I can add Stripe here as my payment option. So for now, I'm going to click on skip and then I'll just go back and edit later on. All right, so now it's saying finishing setup and I'm right here on my last step. So straight away, you can see here, I have a registration link for the membership level that I've just created. Here I have the login and here I have the manage account. Now this is pretty cool because I have my URLs now already created for me. So right away, I can start sending my URLs to my potential customers who want to join my membership. The next step now is to take a look here and see how easy it is now to set up another membership, but this time without that wizard. Let's see how easy that is. All right, so I'm going to come over here and click on add new. So this time I'm going to call this a lifetime membership. So once I've named my membership, I'm going to hit publish. So next, I want to find out how easy it is to protect some blog posts. So it could be that you have some special blog posts that you only want lifetime members to access. So let's go ahead and create some blog posts. So over here, I'm going to go to post and click on add new. So this is going to be post 1. Go to my default editor here, and I'm going to paste my content and then publish. Now let's quickly add another one. So again, I'm going to click on add new. And this one here is going to be post 2. We want now to protect this blog post for our lifetime membership. All right, let's go ahead and see how easy this is to do. I'm going to go back. So there's two ways you can do this. So back over here on MemberPress, let's go to our memberships. So we have this lifetime now This time I can go in and click on edit. So to set our price, you want to come over here to the top right. So this one here is going to be, let's say $99. So now we have an option to choose whether this is a one-time. So again, this is a lifetime membership. So it's going to be one time. And then I'm going to scroll down here, click on update. So further down here, we have some very interesting options. So we can enable a thank you message for this particular membership level, which is the lifetime membership. So we can enter our message here. Here we can also customize our payment options. And we also have our membership shortcodes. Now I will be touching on this in a moment, where you can actually embed this shortcode on any page and this becomes your main membership form. Next, we have our permissions. So this is where you can decide who gets access to this membership. So if I come over here, there's this plus button. So if I click here, I can say everyone, or I can say members. So let's go with members. So already we have a Mac VIP membership level. So we can say who currently have Mac VIP. This lifetime membership now will be accessed also by VIP members. That's if you want to do that. So we also have a price box here. So we can go ahead and add our heading. We can add our benefits here. We also have our footer text and the sign up text. And then finally, we have the advanced. So we can have a membership access URL here if we needed that. And we can also have custom redirect URLs. All right, so that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and save. So it's really cool that I have options for that particular membership level. Now let's head over now to the rules, because this is where we can also add more customizations. So now I'm going to click on add new. So this is a brand new rule that I'm going to add here. So this is where I get to select my protected content. So I'm going to click on this drop down. So first of all, I can say all content. That is if I need to secure the whole website, but we don't want to do that because we want to leave portions of our website open. All right. So I'm going to scroll down here until I find my posts. So I'm going to say all posts. Over here, I have my access conditions. So if I click on this drop down, I'm going to choose membership. And then you notice now we have lifetime membership selected here. So this is the condition. So I'm protecting all my posts, and I'm only going to grant access to my membership, which is lifetime. So this is really, really, really powerful and very, very easy to use. Now, there's also additions you can do to this. So let's say you wanted to add more people. You can just click here on this plus button and then say select type. And this could be a single member. And then you can just start typing it here and they will have access to all these posts. So it's very, very easy to customize. All you need to do is to click on this plus button and then you select whatever it is that you want to select here. So let's say you have members of your team that you want to add here. So you can just choose your role. And then on this drop down, you can say all your authors on your website can have access to all the blog posts. So as you can see, it's very, very powerful to set up. I can also enable my expiration date here. So if we had, for example, let's say LearnDash, we can actually protect a course in here because it will be added onto this list of things that we can protect. So this is how MemberPress is super, super powerful. So I thought I'll just go over that because I hadn't mentioned it earlier on. So everything will be shown here in this list that you can protect. Now, what MemberPress did, which I thought was very, very cool, was to add the courses element straight into their plugins, because they realized that chances are someone doesn't just want to protect their pages and posts and all these other content, but rather have an actual course on their website. And you can do this absolutely with the plugin. So let me show you how you can do that. So I'm going to come over here now to MemberPress and just hover over to the left here. And I'm going to come to courses. So I'm going to scroll down. And then for this, you need to install and activate Member Courses add-on. Okay, so that has been just created. Next, I'm going to come over here to add new. And I want to see how easy it is to add these courses. So I'm going to give this a course title. So I'm going to call this course 1. I'm going to add a bit of text here. Now, so far, I really like the layout. It's simple. You can find your way around. In fact, I haven't used MemberPress to create any courses yet. So let me show you how easy this is. So I have my course page. I've just entered all my content here. Next, I'm going to come over here to the curriculum. So this is where I can click on add section. So I'm going to say welcome. Maybe this is my section. That's pretty cool. So let's see what else I can do. I can create a lesson name. So this lesson now is going to be called lesson 1. How about that? Okay, so now I can click on add lesson, and this one here is going to be lesson 2. All right, so now we need to add content onto lesson 1, lesson 2, and lesson 3. Now notice what happens when I hover over this. I can go in and click on this eye icon, and this is a preview. Now you can see here, I'm going to leave that. Now I don't want to do that, so let me publish this first. So I'm going to come over here and publish. So now we have a course URL, which I'm going to open in a new tab right here so I can see what is happening. And already we have a layout. I mean, just look at that. This is crazy. Just one plugin is giving us the ability to have all our courses in there, and I can set it up very, very easily, as you've just seen. All right, so let's say now I need to start adding all my content in here. So I'm going to click here on this pencil icon. So this is my lesson 1. I'm going to enter my text in here and then click on update. So let's say that's my content that needs to go in there. So I'm going to go back. So this time I'm going to copy a URL from my YouTube channel and see if it's easy for me to add my information here. So I'm going to go back to my curriculum here and go to lesson 2, making sure I click on this little icon here. I'm going to paste the URL to my video. So I'm going to come over here, paste it, and sure enough, it's in there. I'm going to click on update. So now let's view the lesson in a new tab, and there it is. It's all clean. The layout is very, very clean. It tells me where what lesson I am on. So this is lesson 2. I can go back to here to lesson 1, and this one here should just have the text. So you can see I can easily navigate through to any of my lessons here. I really like that. Now I want to see what happens now if I just click here on continue and complete. So what happens now is I get this percentage here on the top. So you can see I'm 33% through my course. So if I click on complete and continue, this is also going to increase my progress. Now over here on the left, we also have our instructor here, which means I can go in and add my information here as the course instructor. And again, if I click on this little icon here, it takes me to this course 1. So I can actually go in and add my thumbnail here to make it all look really, really nice. So I really like this, and this is where all my courses are going to be. My URL here has already been created for me, which means I can easily find all my courses. I'm going to hit update, and then over here now, I want to take a quick look and see if this is going to update. And sure enough, it updated. So you can see here, this is looking really, really nice. It also shows me here that I've gone 33% through the course. I really like those small touches. This is brilliant. I'm loving this so far. The next part now is to take a look here at the reminders, and let's see what happens if I add new. I'm going to say reminder 1. Here are my triggers. So 1 day before subscription expires, this is where I can go in and edit this email as a reminder. So this here it says reminder name, and then it has the rest of the information here. So as you can see, this is all done for you, and you don't have to scratch your head. In fact, if there's one thing that I hate is to write all these emails ahead of time and then, set them out to go out. I just feel like there's something that I'm going to mess up, and then I just end up not doing it. But having this as a template ready for us, and all we have to do here is to just set it up. This is really, really amazing. All right, so you can see here we have quite a lot of add-ons, but the one I'm interested in is Divi. And here it is right here. I'm going to click on install add-on and show you this powerful, powerful feature. And by the way, we have our courses here. That is what we activated earlier on. And anytime you want to deactivate it, you can just deactivate it over here. So right now you can see here Divi has been activated. So now let me show you what you can do. So I have this page here that I created earlier on. So all it is just 2 sections. So I want to show you how powerful MemberPress is inside of Divi. This is pretty cool. Now check this out. So what I've done ahead of time here is to create these 2 sections. So what I'm trying to achieve here is to protect my first section and have people that are in the lifetime membership only to access that. This is exciting. Let me show you. So I want to come over here now, click on this gear icon to go into my settings of my section, and notice what happens when I come over here on advanced. So I'm going to scroll down here to conditions. I'm going to click on this plus button to add my condition, and I'm going to scroll down to my memberships. So if I click here on memberships, look what happens. So I'm going to say display only if membership is lifetime. Okay. And then I'm going to say enable, click save, and then save. So this now is only visible to lifetime members. So I can keep on doing the same thing. So if I come over here, click on this gear icon, and this time I want this to only show to, let's say, VIP members. So I'm going to say, okay, conditions, click here. So I can do this with groups as well if I've set up groups on my website, but I'm going to stick to memberships. So this time it's Mac VIP, and then I can say enable condition, and then save. Now, the really cool thing here is once I save that, I can also add more conditions to this. So if I click here on this plus button, I can also say, okay, you know what? Courses, course 1. So only display if this person has access to course 1, and I can then save. So let's say this particular information, for example, these are downloads, and I only want them to be accessed by someone who is signed up onto course 1. I can use that feature. This is super, super powerful. And I really like the fact that it has deep integration with the page builder. And you can also have the same integration with Elementor. So it's very, very powerful. I really like that integration. Now let's take a look at our members. So this is where you can manage all your members on your site. So here they are. So let's say someone has emailed you and they said, okay, I can't have access to my courses. This is where you can come in and say, okay, I'm going to edit here and take a look in more detail what is happening. You scroll all the way down here to the bottom, and this is where you can say, okay, you can set their password. And then over here on the membership information, this is where you can view their transactions. If they've made any transactions, you can also view their subscriptions here. Okay, so it's very, very easy to manage, and this is ideal if you want to troubleshoot and take a look at any information that your students may be querying on your website. Next, we're going to take a look here at your reports. So this is also pretty cool because you can see everything that is happening on your site. So if you wanted to see on a monthly basis, you can just see what's happening here in December. You can go back to November, for example, or you can just take a look at your yearly reports, or you can take a look at all time. So this will show you how much money you've made, the refunds, taxes collected if you're doing that. So this is a great overview on what is happening overall on your membership website. Now this here is also very, very important because this is where you get to see, your license. I've activated 1 out of 5, and I can also take a look at other things here like my pages on my website. So remember, we mentioned that when someone purchases something on your website, ideally you want to send them to a thank you page. So this is where you can point where the thank you page is. So over here, it has already created our page for us. So all I have to do is to click on edit if I need to edit it, or I can just quickly view it. I'm going to do this in a new tab so you can have an idea of what the thank you page looks like. So here, all it says is your subscription has been set up successfully, but you can also go in and really add a video to this. You can customize this page and make it look the way you want with the message that you want. We also have our accounts page, and we also have our login page. All these have already been created for us. Now over here, we also have our unauthorized access. So let's say someone is trying to access information they're not supposed to access. You can actually create a redirect page where they will be taken automatically, and that's the page which will have all the messages. Like, for example, if you're a user or if you're a member, click here to log in, or if you're not, sign up here for the membership. Next, we have our payments here. So this is where you can set up all your payments. Now, setting your payments is very, very easy. Now, check this out. If I want to add a payment method, I can just click here on this plus button, and we have Stripe here. So I can just call this Stripe. Straight away, I can connect with Stripe. Now, beforehand, you need a Stripe account. So setting it up is free. Set up your Stripe account, and then you can connect it over here. You can also add another one. So you can have multiple payments here. So this could be perhaps maybe PayPal. So you can click on this drop down here, and there's PayPal. And then you can call it PayPal here. And you can also come over here and add your PayPal email address, IP and URL in PayPal, and pretty much you are good to go. So that is how you set up your payments. Very, 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 very easy. All right, so over here is where you have all your emails. So these are your member notices. You can always go in and customize this. So this first one here is your welcome email, your payment receipt, canceled subscription, and so on. Okay, so this is your marketing tab. And then over here, you have your information. So this is where you get to enter your business name, the address, postcode, and so on. Over here, we have our general tab, and this is where you enter your language code, your currency, and so on. And then finally, you have your taxes, and you also have your courses tab. So your customization for your courses is right here. So that's your slug. So your website /courses is where they'll find that. So we have here the classroom mode. We also have show protected courses in listing. And we also have the ability here to add your brand colors. This is pretty cool. I really like that. And also you have the ability to add your CSS. So if you're someone that is good at CSS, you're a developer, you can go in and add your CSS classes and your CSS code. Next, we are going to take a look here at our SMTP. Now, this is how you would connect to your email service provider. And I like the fact that we have SendGrid. We also have Mailgun. Now, my favorite here is SendGrid. It's very cheap and very easy to install. Now, over here, you can install your SMTP and then connect it to your email delivery service. Now, there's something that I missed here, and that is my affiliates tab. So if you want to connect this with an affiliate program, this is where you can get to connect it. So you can help people sell your membership or even your courses. So as you can see, MemberPress is a fully featured membership plugin. Super powerful. It does your courses, your payments, and you can basically protect any content on your website. So as I mentioned before, if you were to install, say, for example, LearnDash, you can actually protect, LearnDash courses inside MemberPress. So if you want to purchase MemberPress, the link to that is in the video description below. Go ahead and check it out. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments box below, and I'll do my best to respond to them. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.